Yo, what's up? Hold up here. It's little Doc. Little Doc. Little Doc. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Welcome to our first official episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest Podcast. And we finally got Travis Bagent on our first official episode. What's going on, Travis?
How are you, young man? How are you? I would expect a little more enthusiasm for someone who's been trying to get me on the show this many times, but lucky for you, I am dedicated, motivated to take over the arm wrestling community. I will be like a snake slithering through every organization, looking through their chain of command, how they operate. They will think I'm just being friendly, but eventually I will take over Ingen Terzi and Igor Mazarenko and Ehsan, whatever Ehsan's name is.
Haji Datorov.
Simon Barriachoa. Look at here, Simon. Right there. Greg Sharp. Texas Arm Wrestling League. They really think their shit don't stink these days.
Right, because they have the Texas State the same day as our tournament.
What? They must cancel that show.
Dude, Dustin Lawful messaged me the same day. Hey, you and Travis should come up here September 23rd. I'm like, yo, Dustin, what are you talking about? We have the biggest event out in the East Coast.
James Reed must go down. Who else? Oh, you know who the king that must fall immediately, gaining way too much momentum. What's his name?
Are you talking about Brandon?
No, Brandon will self-destruct like me. He can't maintain this. He's just like I was. He's chasing the dollar. No. Tim Talmadge. I will be finding out how everyone operates secretly. So when we release these videos 5 years from now, everybody will be like, oh my goodness, I thought he was our friend. He was coming to help guest announce. No, Artem, you know what I decided, Artem?
That you're going to take over Ethic Committee in Canada too?
No. Brian Espy, I have no chance as soon as I cross them lines. The ethic committee will be on me. They'll have me shut down before I even get started.
Well, then what you decided?
I've decided that me and you need to come up with a point system.
Okay.
And it's very simple, right? I know that the one time that we get the big contract, all right, the big contract that I will receive through the National Football League, through Barstool Sports, through Rogue Fitness, through my guys at Pull Across the World, because of Stan Peach, because of Danny Gillian, but mostly because of me. We will get this contract. And when we do, we're definitely one-way class, filming the journey, but only starting the filming somewhere in the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, depending on what the network wants, right? If they want a summer series, 13 episodes, we got to go back to the land of 32, maybe. Who knows? But eventually, our big money show will depict your road to the finals, and hopefully it will include 4,000 people to start the bracket. That's what I would love to see. That's my vision. However,
Right.
those tournaments on a smaller scale can get monotonous at the same events because we already kind of can. The overall is usually not dramatic.
Okay.
Right? It's usually not that dramatic. The big dude has used even less of his power to even get through the big guys, and he's fresh as a daisy up there. At least you would hope that the best you could hope for is that he would pull the guys in his weight and that the terrible big dudes would get knocked out right away and he would start dipping into the 250s and 240s with strong guys that are winning instead of just the group of six in his class, right? So if we have just the one weight class at every single event, not that cool. But if we switch it up, because our events are just slapdick regular events, it's not like it's not like we're balling, right? We're just having the cool tournaments with a cool party. Because of that, we are going to switch up the formats at 10 events a year. What are we going to do? We're going to do 10 a year, or you want to slack it down to 8?
Let's do 8.
All right, 10 it is. Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah, boy. We got nothing else to do, bro. Let's just go rock it. At least once a month, we got to go handle business. So,
all right.
12 events it is. All right. So, 12 events a year. We need 6 different formats, right? Okay. Let's just put it out there. So the format that we are going to use first, September 23rd, is the one weight class event. So we good there. We good. We got to do nothing. And we have to find out what the ultimate winner, right or left-handed, is going to do. I think it should be the left-handed guy gets a shot at an arm wars match against the likes of a Sandris or lower, right? Somewhere in there. I know that we had talked about the right-hand guy, September 23rd, getting to go to Istanbul. I don't know I think it's too soon to give away such an amazing spot, right? Especially with the news I heard yesterday that the November event is going to be crazy. So I'm thinking, me, I'm thinking our early November event in Virginia should be where we let the right-handed guy not only go to Istanbul, but go right away just 2 weeks later and have a match on that card in November.
Do you really think the winner will win that?
Once they see the card, everybody's going to want to be there.
My man, I feel like you've been out of arm wrestling for a little while.
Come on, bro. You're telling me that there is not, I saw it in Virginia. People want to go to Istanbul. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, but they don't want to go there 2 weeks after when they want to take a rest, bro.
Let me tell you something about rest. Rest is what makes you weak.
Tell me something about rest. You've been resting for a couple of years now.
That's what makes you weak. Not rest. Your best thing in the world that ever happened to me was that Dave Randall forced me to become a man and stop being a sissy, okay? And once I did that, 2 weeks later, I got invited to the World Championships and I watched Bavoda. That is when you are right. When you do something great, you should want to arm wrestle another great time immediately. As soon as you rest, we know you ain't working hard. 2 weeks is perfect. Now listen, they don't have to do that. I'm just thinking to myself, what a prize. Like, what's the biggest match that ever happened? LeVon and Devin, right? Is that the biggest match in the last, like, maybe ever, but definitely in this King of the Table? The King of the Table, is that where they did it? Yeah, the King of the Table. So that was the biggest super match to date, pay-per-view wise, right? You're telling me that you 5 years ago would not have 2 weeks before that, after you won a tournament, could have went there and watched that and competed? You don't think that would be amazing?
I mean, I would love to go and watch. I don't know if I want to go compete, if I want to win some shit.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're also terrified about the opponent. That's another thing. Listen, Ingen understands that the West is like the handicapped kid, the kid that's got to ride the little bus to school. Okay, so he now knows he cannot put these scholars against these kids riding a little bus. All right, so he's got to adjust it. That's why he's offering you Coach Ray. He's got so little respect for the West. Right after you beat Coach Ray, he's willing. He's like, come on over here. You'll probably never be able to do that again, right?
Probably not.
I love it. No, but maybe I'm thinking, and now listen, also too, it's fair to say Ingen would never agree to this anyway. It'd be like, yo, bro, you're not bringing some weirdo over here to add to this card. That's a magical card. So
I got you. I mean, yeah.
But whatever. I thought it was a great idea.
Hey, it's a great idea, unless some fucking, I don't know, some.
So we will
I'm
not.
so afraid to offend anybody at this point, but
yeah, we will not. We will not commit to that strategy. However, I do feel we will go Arm Wars September 23rd. And we'll get Neil, send Neil pick up a note right now. Let's see what the deal is, if we can get him on the show. And then on November, what is it? November 9th? Is that the November event in Virginia we talked about yesterday?
I don't feel like we ever figured out the proper date.
Come on, man. You was writing everything down. You're telling me you don't have it?
For our, it's November 4th, man. November 4th.
November 4th.
Virginia.
November 4th in Virginia. I believe the format will be, we will have every weight class, 54, 65, 76, 87, 98, 220, 242 supers. 8 weight classes right-handed. Those 8 winners will form our Elite 8, and then we'll go down to find the winner that gets to go to Istanbul in the format that we use. Highest guy at the top, lightest guy at the bottom. Best 2 out of 3, single elimination.
Did I lose you, or didn't you start with the point system?
Well, that's what I mean. So the first tournament, we're doing 1 weight class, right? So there's got to be some way for you to compete in that, get points somehow, and then using some either other formula somehow, the same guys that pulled in September 23rd can also accrue points on November 4th.
I got you.
Then, right, so that's 2 different formats, so that makes it probably a little bit harder, right? Or a little bit different, right? Like what we want is if Artem, if you come to the single elimination tournament and you win 3 super matches and get to the final 4,
okay,
right? We want you to be recognized points value wise the same you would be if you pulled in the 198s in November 4th, but there was 17 guys, so you had to pull 7 times to become that winner, which really only put you in the Elite 8. So did you do better at the 1 tournament, or did you do better at this other tournament?
I got
we need to figure out somehow how. And then when we have another tournament in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we switch the format again, we need points for that as well. So that's something for us to think about. And then our grand prize at the end will be, a nice little Triple Crown pot of gold that will take from all the entries
Big
So,
E, Big E.
yeah, is Biggie in the chat room yet?
No, but Shane Owens is,
Come on.
and Shane goes, Artem has been killing it and not taking breaks at all. Didn't he win the qualifier on the less than a week off? Travis is onto something. Yeah, but not on the travel to Istanbul.
Yeah, listen, Shane, I'm not trying to be a stereotypical with your training crew, but go ask your buddies at practice. After they win a big tournament, the worst time you want to pull them is 3 days later because they're still ready. Wait 3 months after the biggest day ever, guy might not be the same guy unless he's crazy and then he just keeps on training like a madman, which is possible. But I'm just saying, the medication seems to cycle through. The best time to take advantage of the medication is when you just are using it. So 2 weeks later to me sounds like exactly what would be a good prescription for someone like me.
Well, speaking of point system, we do need to invent something for me to track your progress, so I know how much of a lying goes on in an episode about your training.
Hey, you know it's funny, man. Is you're a funny guy. I love it. First of all, did I ever? I told you that before, right?
You told me before that I'm funny.
Holding me accountable. I appreciate it, but unfortunately for you, you will be all over this. Not though because of your peer pressure or because I didn't even care for a second what you think about my arm wrestling training, okay? But I am being paid. Don't tell any of my partners. I'm getting paid to actually train. And all I have to do is train during our podcast. So we will be changing when I get back from Istanbul on Sunday. On Monday, we will be changing our times. Did I tell you this? Oh, I didn't tell you that. Yeah, so we'll be changing our time from the morning time in this shithole studio I got. We will be changing it and we will go live at the gym at 12 o'clock. I'm setting it up so I can have the arm wrestling table, the side pressure, the camera. Everything is all beautiful. And all, as we're talking now, motherfucker, on Monday for an hour, I'm going to be banging the whole time. I'm giving you guys all this knowledge.
As I said, I want to know how to track whenever you lie to me or not. So
right, but I also too, wouldn't you like to track me doing a 300-pound bicep curl for 14 reps right in front of you?
All right, Gregory.
Or are you scared of the fake weight trick?
No, it just, I know it took you like, I don't know how many months to get your side pressure machine to your house. So now somehow it got to get to the gym. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Listen, once again, bro, I don't care what you say. I'm telling you that some news. The news is the check is in the mail, the equipment is ordered, everything gets set up on Monday. So just talk shit on Tuesday. Talk shit on Tuesday. After Monday, we launch. I might even have some sparring partners. What if I had Paul Lynn right there? And every time I flinched, you asked me a question, boom, I just smacked Paul Lynn. Would that change your mind?
Well, Engen read my link for Zoom chat. I'm just going to have to tell him Travis is being Pinocchio again.
Don't let Engen read any of that stuff about me taking over. Man. Or don't tell Engen anything about November 21st, me trying to get one of our guys in there. Don't even mention it, okay? He will flip out. He will flip out.
Engen is recording the audio. Hold on.
Hey, I saw a picture of Morzov going like that. Did you see it?
When?
I guess he showed up. He's there. He has arrived.
What he's saying, but just tell him that I will cut his path, continue this.
Is he coming on? Is he coming on?
No, but one more joke about taking over and and you will
Okay,
not
no
make
worries.
it
That was,
Istanbul.
listen, just for the arm wrestling community, that was us joking about the world of arm wrestling. What do we got? What's next? What's next?
All right. Well, hold on. So you're leaving like Thursday. We're gonna probably go live.
I'm not leaving till late Thursday night, so we can go live Thursday and then Monday. I won't be back till Sunday night.
That's episode 54 today, 55. So by episode 57, if it's gonna
Let's go 60. I'd say by episode 60. Because one thing is for sure.
You're lying.
Here's why. Here's why.
You're lying.
Sometimes when I get off of that plane, I do not feel that good.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So you better, yeah. Look at that side pressure machine right now and tell me how much you love it.
Yeah. What? Say it again.
Yeah, look at that side pressure machine and tell me how much you love it.
Yeah, I actually do. I feel so jacked right now. My shoulders and chest and all that stuff.
That's
jacked,
dog.
Yeah, and just locking in there, boy. That machine is a great thing to have access to.
So I lowered my pulley to like this morning down to like as low as it gets, and it's a different shoulder feeling starting from the
And
bottom.
you got to make sure that you get behind it and make it a chest movement, and then come get it, because that whole pulling from down here is bullshit. That hurts.
You think I'm feeling like it makes my elbow fucking made of steel.
Yeah, like the handles here, you got to get behind it, tricep it up, then stand up and lean into it. That's the proper prestige.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. What is next with September 23rd? Oh, you know what? We have a guest tomorrow and a guest Thursday.
Who is the guest tomorrow and Thursday?
The guest tomorrow is Paul Italia.
Okay.
Paul's asking me, he's asking me to have super matches with Andre, or what's his name? Not Andre. Is there an Andre Shirkoff? Remember the dude that used to be in the PAL long time ago?
You mean from Ukraine, the big
yeah.
He came to my house a couple times.
Yeah, great dude, right? Like stud. Paulie asked me about pulling him. He asked me about pulling Tom Nelson. Paulie is feeling his stuff. Like, I don't think Paulie thinks it'll be long before he'll be smacking you around. Have you pulled Paulie lately?
I pulled him once in practice and he was strong, but
stronger. This man claims he has found it. He's found his lane. He knows what's up. So, and I think we got to get him on the promotional crew at the very least.
For sure. I mean, I know.
I think he's pulling Adam Silver. I said something to him.
He's pulling Ryan Grandin, your boy.
Oh, I know that. But you know what, though? When Grandin pulled Gary Roberts, he didn't try. So I don't really understand what is up. Is there any footage of Grandin arm wrestling? Or I thought he was just like the promoter.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a terrible arm wrestler, too.
Not only terrible, but he didn't even try. Did you ever see that Gary Roberts thing with him?
Yeah, it looked bad, and I asked, and supposedly it was some type of fakery where they agreed to fake this and that. I'm like, how do you agree to fake such a terrible match? Like,
I think that'd be great if you faked it. What did y'all do? I don't understand, because he didn't even try.
They get something to where eventually Ryan got fucked because he never even got the opportunity to arm wrestle. I guess that was the wording, I think.
He never got the opportunity?
Yeah, like I guess, yeah, I don't know. He can talk to into laying down. I don't know, it was something retarded to like,
Yeah, and also too, like I am running the tournament. I'm on the microphone. Why wouldn't you let me know if there was some big climactical situation here? Because we've called you out, you've gotten to the table, and then they say go, and you just let your arm go down. Which, don't get me wrong, if he just flashed you, one thing. So then we're like, all right, well, now this next match must be the fake match, right? No, same thing. Well, here, somebody else take the mic. I don't even know what we're going in. Why are we doing this? So yeah, that was weird. And since then, I don't know if he's arm wrestled too. Does he arm wrestle at his tournaments or at any tournament? Have you ever seen him arm wrestle besides Gary Roberts?
I've seen the practice footage.
You have seen practice footage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So like recently or long, even it's been going on forever?
Recently.
So maybe he's now starting to train because of Paulus.
Yes, perhaps. Yes.
Okay, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Like I would be more interested if Ryan was an arm wrestler because I do think there's a legitimate beef there. I don't think Ryan has to go far to get a legitimate beef because of that little group or crew. It's like you and Herman and them with them memes. You know what I'm saying? It's like automatically we understand that you have enemies.
Nah, I don't know what you're saying.
Like me.
I have no idea. I have no idea. There's no proof. Don't know what you're talking about. It's 10 o'clock. What's up with Diet Coke?
Oh, I know. I don't know why, but that's what was in the refrigerator instead of the Mountain Dew. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you put me on the natural cycle of like
there must be a problem. Yeah, there must have been a problem at Ross. Who knows?
Caffeinated drinks in the morning, then Diet Coke at night. A question. Ariam, do you think your first match affected your performance against Ryan Bowen?
Yeah.
Travis says yes, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, there was a chance for Artem to get out of there with a win. Small chance, 20% maybe. Not, this is right-handed. But there are some things that would be needed, right? First of all, he has to pull right-handed first, not after left-handed. The second thing is, and I said it before, I don't want to beat the dead horse because the referee looks like he's pretty good human being when it comes to what he wants done and what he gets done. The problem is that it's okay for him, the organization, for the hands to be too high, right? Like he did not set you guys far enough apart and low enough in the webbing. And then when he said, close your hands, it was just, every match was index finger to index finger, and every once in a while, someone even getting on top of your index finger. And that's, and I know that he didn't think it was wrong because he never switched it up to the point that people too, it's like, it's amazing to me that more guys didn't complain about their knuckles not being shown, especially if you're not successful with the both starting high start. Like, don't get me wrong, we both start high, I win. Let's both start high the next time. But as soon as we both start high, and I see that the leverage and you've cut off the angle, and now I'm in trouble. Now all of a sudden I'm becoming, the biggest Karen you can find.
I want to see that.
Right? And another thing that I'm definitely doing, Artem, if I'm you, is not closing my hand quick if he's closing over my thumb. I'm saying, they say close your hands, I'm letting the dude close my thumb, triple cap it, and I'm looking over there and say, do I look like Joe the Donut? Well, you have to close your hand. No, if I close my hand, you're not going to know which one of us is too high. Here, let me help you. Open your mouth. And then the next time, when the dude has his hand open, I'm gonna close it and show his thumb knuckle and be like, you see that? That's what I'm looking for. I want to see his, he sees mine. So I know you don't mind both of you capping, right? The truth is, though,
I complain every time to see that knuckle.
you did complain.
Yeah.
All right, but why would you start?
Well, I guess because he does some adjustments, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, but what do you mean you can see it better? He said, close your hands, go in the same sentence. What do you mean? There's no way that you could, there's no way, right? So once again, he thought that he is doing that correctly. The organization thinks it's okay. But I'm just letting them know, and you know, that you should be strict on showing thumb knuckles and wrist being straight if you're going to do the close your thumb, close your hands, go. If you fuck up any of that process, it becomes hard.
I agree.
Back to Morozov. Did you see the photo of the double bicep?
No, let's where did you see that?
Look, ready.
Where did you see that?
It was just from East First West or Engen. It just said him at the, looked like he's at the hotel lobby entrance, double fisted.
Let's see. Someone's
looked like a freakazoid.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Probably going to be a tough weekend for Georgie if he can't get out on that hand somehow.
Let's pull it up.
Hey, do we have a match set up with Ravaz? Does he have a match of any sort in the next couple of months?
I don't think so.
I wonder why.
Let's see the August.
And what about the long-haired dude, Alex? When's he going to make his debut again? You know?
August 26th. Oh, no, I'm lying. August 26th, Vitaly Lalitin pulling Ravaz.
Ooh. I don't think that's going to be close. Right-handed?
Well, there's no mentioning otherwise, so it is right-handed, yes.
Oh, man. That right there. Yeah, I think Vitaly might be in trouble. Unless he was.
There you go.
Look at you see how wide the forearm is and how close it is to the bicep? And how, when they're about to touch, how far away it is from the tip of his elbow. This dude's different.
Well, hold on. I wonder if I can pull up the other video. Ooh, where is all my stuff from? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna let you answer this question. I'm gonna look up for this video I have of Artem. What do people say? Oh, Travis, if you did come back, how long will it take you to get back to top level arm wrestling in 1 year? Also, please come back, mate. Arm wrestling needs your brother.
18 months. 1 year, I'll be back, but I won't be the man. I'll just be like, you'll think I'm the man, but I won't really be the man until about 6 months after that. So yeah, but a year from now, I'm gonna be a bad dude. I mean, I know I'm gonna be a bad dude left-handed. We'll see if this stem cell does something with my right pec and maybe this arthritis in my right wrist. Because I do feel way coordinated right-handed. I just have no horsepower right now. But my left arm is getting stupid. Woo-wee.
Oh man, okay. Where do I have those lobby videos? Where do I have? Oh, don't tell me it's not a video, it was a picture. Okay.
Hey, what do we have? You watched Justin Bishop's opponent, right? You watched him, you said a big, tall dude?
Yeah.
And he is trying to top roll, or is he trying to hook?
He's a rolling dude.
Okay, but Justin's not gonna slap him in a hook and beat him either. So
that's the problem. Justin doesn't really have a hook.
That's what I mean. So they're both going to be leaning back, huh? And one of them is going to get their hand taken.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's go. If I'm Justin, though, I don't mind that. Like, I can't stand the crowd and hooking Carver. But if you're going outside, I'm going outside. Hey, it doesn't hurt that much, even when you take my hand. It ain't like I got a broke arm, lifeline where I'm just going to be a soldier and not care if it breaks off. I'm like, man, he got good hand. Give him a dap across the road. I mean, and I don't see Justin, he's going broke arm either. Now, we know you would do that one flail at the end, have total disregard for the rotator cuff.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
Oh, man, that is dangerous.
Go crazy, young man. Like
the worst thing that happened is it worked one time. Now you're like, fuck it, I got this desperation here at the end, no matter what. No, don't do it. The other guy is posing. Don't do it.
Go crazy, man. Go crazy. Like you could just outgrow another one.
Oh man. Am I crazy or did I see Zarab acting like he was arm wrestling on a table with that big scar? And he said, my first match, and he was just going through the motion. He's crazy.
He's very funny though. Like looking, he's like recovering his pose though. Like he got some jokes too. It's funny. Man, I guess I never filmed it, or it must have been on Devin's live stream that I did it. But man, I need to find a screenshot, but it's somewhere out there. But the point is, Artem's arms, as jacked as they here, whenever he does this, they bow out in the opposite way. Like they make a perfect Y. Like not only he's not losing the range of motion, his elbows go opposite way. It's pretty
double jointed.
It's pretty gnarly. So I'm trying to find it. Because
hey, Coach Ray's back in the booth. Did you see the poster?
Yep, it's you, Coach Ray, and Neil, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I was live with who was live with Derek. Me and Derek went on live yesterday on his channel.
Derek Smith?
Yep. And he was all like, oh, Travis is back? He's not fired. I'm like, how are you gonna fire the guy?
Hey, when is Derek's arm wrestling on the 20? On the 20. Yeah. On the 20. But what did he say? I'm not fired? That's because he was there, I think. Right there beside me when it happened. Oh my goodness, it was so uncomfortable.
So, with that being said, Derek is pulling Mehdi guy, and we talked about on live yesterday. I'm like, you're in a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, that's the guy who ended up beating your boy, right?
Who?
Didn't he pull the Turkish guy the last time?
He was never at East versus West. That dude, I don't think.
I need to see the photo of this guy.
Oh, you will know who I'm talking about. 1 second. We'll pull it up.
I thought it was who's the guy from Turkey that beat Corey West?
Arif Ertem?
Yeah, Arif. So he lost. Arif lost after being up, I think 1 or 2-0 to this guy. I thought that's who Derek was pulling.
Well, I don't know. They could have pulled, but not at East versus West condition.
Right, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, so that wasn't him. It was just the last match. Derek lost. I thought that's who Derek was pulling. So we got to find out who he is. What does Derek say he's strong? How's he feel?
Oh yeah, he's training. He's strong. He's looks and feeling confident, for sure. Oh man, I cannot find it. Artem's picture. Come on, man. Okay, so Mehdi Abvolhandi. Okay, he pulled his. Okay, there's a matchup against Georgie. Let's look at that. Oh, I am on your profile again. You non-premium heaven bum. All right, all right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, dangerous. All right, Travis. Let's pull it up.
This is Derek Smith guy.
Yeah, that giant on the right, the Levant looking dude.
Oh man, Derek, do not even come here. Attaboy, Georgie, get out of there, Georgie, get out of there. Mindy. Yeah, he's huge.
Dude, he's ginormous.
Derek's huge too, though, man.
That's what I was telling Derek. Like, dude, the arm wrestling table is not made for both of you.
Man, you know what, man? Georgie, boy, you got the only way to really beat Fedkoff is to straight up. You're gonna have to pull with your hand compromised.
You think so?
I wonder if he gets Artem like that. I think Artem will do that too. But man, that's a hard win. Man, look at that. That reminds me so much of pulling Jerry. Being in that position, it's so impossible to pin him.
Well, don't you think you will just post against Svetkov as well yourself? Just go high.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm just telling you that this guy right here and those Bulgarians, man, they are relentlessly outside pullers. And once they get it, it's like, I mean, you can still beat them. You can do what this guy's doing, but man, that guy, good Lord. I mean, that's the hardest win in the world if Mindy gets this.
A bunch of replays. What do you got? I guess just to keep replay after replay, but I guess Georgie won that on fouls.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
However,
I tell you, man, I really am intrigued to see whether Georgie can do anything with Marzal's hand.
Have you ever pulled this guy, the Vyacheslav Karpov dude? I see him in a bunch of videos.
Have I ever pulled him? No. Man, he's huge too. Good night. Oh, Derek, do not show up. Get COVID immediately. You cannot beat this guy.
It's a crazy drive.
Yeah, he's aggressive, man. And Derek is not aggressive. This is going to be scary. Maybe I need to come down and coach Derek.
All right, Wagner.
Wagner ain't awesome right-handed. He's good, but he's not awesome. Not awesome. Look at these two dudes. Good.
I've met that ginormous Iranian dude on the right. He's huge.
My goodness.
Man,
that guy looks entertaining too.
Alexis Simarenko next.
Yeah, the guy that who's that guy? I never heard of Alexei Mazurenko. What's his name? Samarenko. I never heard of him. But this guy's going to be entertaining too. It looks like that's how he's going to be a crowd pleaser. In there banging, boy. I love it. Hey, also Thursday we got to bring in Levi. Levi's coming up talking about his business.
What did you tell him our fee?
Yeah. He said, no problem. He said, you were the cheapest trainer in the world. He's terrified. He wants to buy your business immediately just to shut you down.
Oh,
he said you're the Leonard Denise of the arm wrestling training business. Giving a bad product cheaply and then telling everybody it's awesome. And then we're supposed to commend your resiliency over the years.
Are you gonna be defending Levi now if I'm gonna start ripping his shit apart? Will you be playing?
I love it. Yeah, I got you. Because here's the deal. You know what I feel about arm wrestling training? It's just like CrossFit. Bad CrossFit training bad arm wrestling training is still better than no training.
Oh, for
So
sure.
the truth is that if all that Levi's, from a broad standpoint, you, Levi, anybody who is selling training stuff or interested in that world is simply providing accountability. And that's it. Yeah. Just show me the reps, count the reps, mark the reps, talk to me about the reps. If you do that, you will get stronger. There ain't no doubt about it. Now, you might want to take your brain and really pay attention to not only what you're doing and how it feels, but take a step back and really watch what other people do. See where their feet are, learn little things from people, develop your own game plan. But reps and methodology and holding people accountable in those two things will make you better arm wrestler, though. It will. And I know that people want it from me, right? Hey, Travis, I'll pay you. You hold me accountable. I'm good. I don't want to hold you accountable. That's not my thing. But if I can't do it for you, don't not do it. Get it from somebody else. Let someone else hold you accountable. That way, you will be getting better until you, in fact, figure your own game plan out. Because there's a lot of ways to do it, right? You can work a full job after work, spend a couple hours, 3 hours a week in your garage, and go to the tournaments on the weekends. There ain't no problem with that. That's life. That's probably 80, 90% of the population that's arm wrestling. But also, you can, throughout the day, do the same amount of work that guy does in his 2 hours, right? And because you have a relaxed schedule, you have a situation where, you can bring the arm wrestling side pressure machine and the table to work, right?
Right.
Dave Morocco's got an arm wrestling table right there beside the stamp concrete. Every morning, walk in, boom, it's on, right? Right after lunch, hey, I'm gonna put it in the straps. See if you can pin me here. Boom, boss, killed your ass. Give me a raise. Hey, when motherfucker owed you a lot of money, you be like, damn, Dave, you getting strong as shit. You getting strong as shit. Just so you can get that check. Quick.
That's why I feel like I didn't owe Devin Laird enough money because he has not been replying to my phone calls quick enough.
Nice. What's up with Dev? Is he okay? Is he in good spirits? Can we call him right now? Let's call him.
As I said, I didn't owe him enough to where he's not replying right away. So I don't know. I might have to leave the man alone for a second.
That's what I'm saying. Let's call him from your number.
No. He said a couple days ago on his Instagram that he's social media cleansing. Any emergency, you call Jody. You call Jody.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Fuck Ryan Espy, man. He's fucking with the man now, man. I thought it was funny for a while. But now, fuck that shit, Ryan Espy. Leave that man alone.
Hey, so also, Derek Smith need to also tighten up and start watching our shit. Because I'm like, yo, Derek, do you know what me and Travis talk about you, right? He's like, oh God, no. I'm like, no, hey, we are like the only people that say that, hey, everybody thought you're a slap dick, but you're not. You're just put in a tough situation against tough guys. We're actually defending you. We kind of think you could be something. You're just put in a tough position. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's tough. I love it. I mean, listen, Derek will get his payback. He'll get his payback with me, meaning that, I mean, I don't even think we've arm wrestled, but maybe one time. I don't know. Like, so it ain't like I'm like really, really like.
Hey. Justin Bishop just messaged me, yo. So I hope you're gonna hear me saying that you're gonna get hooked by fucking Tom.
Well, I think that's the deal, right? Like, you said that this is a bad match. This would be a better match for someone that could hook Toms, right? In general, the first time you said it, right? And even asking you if you could beat him, you said, I don't know, this man probably top rolled me, but if I could get him in a hook, I might be able to beat him. So it'll be interesting to see. If I'm Justin Bishop, I'm happy that I know that this dude's going outside, because I think the biggest fear of going through that security line on your way to this 10-hour flight is having some dude with his pinky driven into the crease of your wrist, totally turned in, and the referee telling you to come off his thumb. Bro, how about if you square this human being up and get his pinky off of my wrist? Boom, right before you even worry about where my hand is. The only reason I'm covering triple capping is so you don't say go. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I'm with Justin. I say we both slip, we get in the straps, we both lay on our triceps. One of us gets the timing down, just sets down right on time. Hopefully, you both don't step down too early and that thing you get further apart and that thing sets in the middle, because I don't know if Justin's really a soldier from an endurance standpoint either. Just the regular guy.
I mean, Justin is, but it's just, I think the theory is we don't know. Like, everybody likes to see Justin more active, like WL Justin, where he gets matches every month and all that shit, to where that guy has everything, like endurance, hand, top roll hook, the hand.
Where's the endurance proof? Where's the proof of endurance?
I don't know. I feel like he has just enough for a normal human guy. He's not that alert endurance, but he got like that, just slightly more than Travis.
He's not even Paul Talbot endurance. He's not. You don't have that Ron Bath in him. You know, he don't even have Paul Lynn in him. I'd say Justin Bishop's a little bit down there with me. Probably ain't jumped off the cliff like I did and just give up, but it ain't good. He is a dominant, controlling, quick worker who tries to act like he could have went slow. But the truth is, I think his gas tank's click, 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 clicking. You know, it ain't quite the Dave Chafee. It don't have a big hole in the gas tank, but that thing got a pretty successful leak.
I got you. Well, I guess especially if you're considering that the other guy is top rolling him too, so that hand will bleed.
Yeah. I like it. I think Justin's probably happy as shit to know that his hand and wrist are going to be whether he wins or loses.
Justin, don't do it, my man. Don't do it, man. Justin messaged me right now, and he's messaging me wrong messages. Don't do it. So just wait for Travis to get there.
Yeah. I think, hey, skilled human being, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to check back. Maybe he has won some hand broke back, pushing down. I don't really think so. I think he's the guy that gets pushed down after 30 seconds.
Oh, hold on. We have so many super chats coming in all at the same time.
Super chat.
Okay. Funds to $9.99 super chat. Funds to help Travis return to arm wrestling from Surtech 100, his first ever super chat. Thank you, sir. Travis will gladly use those $6.99 after taxes.
Send that to me directly. I'm not getting any of these super chat money.
Hey, I told you not to announce this. I told you to say
this. How about the guy who is the greediest guy in the world is actually not making $1?
I love it. I love it. That I feel like we should even after we pay all our investors and sponsors, I feel like we should keep it this way just to keep
100%. Yeah.
Just to keep.
That's why I would like to. Yeah, I would like to announce to you that we have taken on a bunch of new investors, so that we will have to be locked. This show will have to go for 37 years at this pace in order for us to pay back any of the investors. Not all of them, any of them. So yeah, if you're an investor, we hope you don't watch this video live. Okay.
Right. So, man, you actually got me lost.
So your job is safe, Artem. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
yeah.
good.
Yes. Yeah.
They'll never get rid of you because you're the only source of income for them. Let's go.
Yeah, I just lost my thought. Anyway, the Ryan Grunding with another $9.99 super chat. Artem, can you get me the Australian gear Ryan Bowen used against you? Thanks, bud. Hi, Travis. Miss you, pal. The Bears.
Who is that?
Your best friend, the Ryan Grunding.
That's actually him or somebody like Paul Italian's thumbnail or some shit. Like, is that really him?
It says the Ryan Grunding, and I know he got $10, so it sounds like
No.
Grunding.
Hey, give that money back, refund that man his money, and ban him from the show. Don't ever let him watch this show. Can we do that?
I can report him, but I don't think you can.
Nah, don't do that. Don't be honest with kids. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like to call the cops on nobody, bro.
They got $2 super chat from Paul Italian Cigar.
Here we go.
The Bills.
Oh, that's what he said.
The Bills.
Hey, report him. Fuck it. Report him. Report him. He motherfucker went too far. Third preseason game. Tyson Bagent's liable to throw for 500 yards against the Bills.
The Bills. Devin Fenkis are so annoying, making fun of Artem's stomach issues and calling it dodging. That's crazy. Travis wants to push this guy. He's helped his son get to NFL. Gotta understand his game, guys. The stem cells. Artem should use a portion of the super chat to sponsor Travis's gear. Hey, we are trying to stem cells. That's all we're doing.
Ah, my poor shoulder, man. I think that I might have to be careful, man, because I don't want to hurt my shoulder. You gotta have some shoulder. I gotta do some shoulder rehab, like.
Dude, I don't know. I went and I did some rotator cuffs the other day with some pulleys and whatever, and I feel like I overdid it so much that I hated my shoulders for the next. I still hate them actually.
I need to get on Giannis's shoulder mobility training.
Get yourself accountable, Travis. Get yourself a Giannis ambulance training program.
Yeah, I like Giannis. I think Giannis is a smart dude. I would you could do a lot worse than Giannis training you at arm wrestling or anything.
Well, sure, you can get me or Levi and fucking get you nowhere.
I don't need no technical help. All I need is somebody to count the reps.
You are the guy that you told me before you were proud of yourself for doing your CrossFit shit because somebody else wrote it for you.
Yeah, so, it's crazy. Yeah. That's what exactly. And that's even, I mean, at least in arm wrestling, you know it's going to be in that form. When you do CrossFit, that overall fitness, I mean, it literally, like, people have no respect for unconditioned legs. Like, you can't, like, I know you squat. If you squat, great. You do 50 air squats. If you have someone who doesn't squat do 50 air squats, dude, it's a wrap. This dude is never coming back again.
Mm-hmm.
Never. So, yeah, I definitely feel that even with arm wrestling training, you know, you should give the exercises, but I'd ease up on the intensity. Ease up. I don't believe that crazy weight's needed until you're so comfortable and balanced and perfect. Like, there's no reason to get on a machine and have a weird lower body trying to move this fucking thing, right? Like, lessen the fucking weight and do it like this for a while before you ever think about trying really hard. Like,
especially was the background too. If you're an athlete at all, or that's your first sport ever, You know what I mean? You might want to ease up of even being on a specific thing. You know what I mean? Like, can you do a pull up? Can you do a couple push ups comfortably? You know what I mean? Start there.
The pull-up's huge, right?
Right.
Like, what can you use any body part you want if the connection is at your hand,
Hmm.
right? And that's so the pull-up is huge. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. And that's why, to me,
And that
the
will
only,
set you apart too.
well, of course, and the only way to get super comfortable with my setup is if you will take that fist over your head, connect it to something around your wrist that pushes up into your hand, right? And stops because of the girth of your hand and fist, right? Once you have that and you still just have a fist and you start learning how to do pull-ups with that fist, that's the game changer on getting a fist at the grip of any set grip. Once you really understand that connection under your wrist, that's where the connection is with the strap. That's where the connection should be with whatever. I use the those things that not the girls, but people use at the gym to do their leg lifts. They put their arms in them harnesses. I take those harness and I just fold it one time and stick my hand in there, and then I turn it a little bit, and it won't let it go off of there. Do it with both of them, and now you're in business, boy. Once I got that down without having this thing in my hand,
Got you.
everybody wants something in their hand. But the truth is, once you learn to pull from that bottom of that thumb, boom, do that, guys. Connect your fist to anything, even if it's the pull up, the lat pull up thing, one arm with some strap. But once you learn to use that strap to lock in everything and then come over top, oh man, I'm getting strong, Arnold. Woo! Whoa, I'm so smooth. Man, I'm so smooth. My timing, come on, bro.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
you know what, Devin? Not Derek asked that yesterday. He was like, it was a weird. I mean, it was a proper question, but it was like, I don't think he knows that you're not that old. The question was like, because of your style is so based on being an athlete, right? It's timing, it's standing up, it's like doing a lot of athletic shit. So Derek was like, is Travis hesitant here right now? And how many more years he actually can have it? Because, maybe 5 more years, you're not going to be able to be as sharp and fast and all that shit. And I'm like, Travis is still an athlete, just with a bigger gut. That's all it is. He can move around, no problem. He's another 10 years of fucking. But your style is so efficient that you don't need to be super crazy to already beat 90% of the population. You just
We'll
need
see. Well, you know what? I mean, Derek has an interest. Listen, and you know what else I have a fear of? I heard it the other day. Did Joseph,
the hater.
Minnesota Joe, the most unhappy human being that ever lived.
Yes.
Right? So Joe said he's not pulling anymore because the fucking steroids are outrageous, right? Or some shit.
So did you ask him is he ever pulled?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't have any problem with Joe, first of all. I don't know. I read the thing and I can tell that man is disgusted in his view of what he thinks the arm wrestling steroid situation is, right? I don't care. I get it. My answer to every dude who cries about steroids, I want him to listen loud and clear. The people who are taking steroids are not taking steroids. So until you can convince Captain America, Mr. Olympia over there, unless you can get him out of it, I am planning on even the playing field in order to win. Now, Joe, if you was in the class by yourself, I would not take anything. I would not spend that money to get you. I would go right in there with you. Win or lose, mano a mano. But because Jay Cutler is standing beside you, bro, I am going to fight him and accidentally run over you on the way to the fight. I also understand your frustration, but just know you're not going to get any pity over here. Now, you want to get a petition to get Jay Cutler out? I might sign it.
I'll sign it with you.
Maybe. It
Help
depends
you
on how I did against him. If I get good against him, but listen, if I get handled, I might be just like you signing that petition. So I understand completely why the non-juicers are mad about the juicers. I just want to let the non-juicers know that some of us juicers are only trying to win. We are not trying to beat up on non-juicers that get fifth place. That's not our goal, right? I understand that.
As far
you
as
might think it is, but it isn't.
As far as you're concerned, you want this guy to be safe somewhere in the semi-pro class.
Yeah, or just come with your video camera and videotape the shit, put it on your YouTube channel, and be a shock jock. Right? I'm cool with that too. I don't care what you do. I'm just trying to make sure that you know that I am not hiding in the closet thinking, oh my God, Joe exposed us. That's not happening. It's all good. Like, it's all good, dude.
Speaking of shock jock shit, there's a YouTube channel, The Concrete Elbow, and they made a thumbnail yesterday in the video. I think the title is Goodbye Gennady. But the thumbnail is like black and white picture of Gennady, make it look like he just passed away or some shit.
Oh,
just because it's a replacement thing, right? Like that's the idea. And like,
I think that Gennady's a genius, right? So let's talk about let's just say that we switch from arm wrestling to boxing, right? Let's just say that this was boxing, right? And Gennady has just beat Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Right. And that's when you beat Devin on pay-per-view, it doesn't matter if you think Devin's not the top guy. The most people saw it. That means he's the top guy. There's no doubt about it. All right. So if he's the top guy and you just beat him, right? You just beat him. If you did, the next time you pull him, which don't get me wrong, Devin's looking forward, immediately set the rematch, right? Immediately set the rematch, which is great TV. However, if you're a Gennady, Devin's only going to get bigger. He shouldn't even arm wrestle again for 18 months against Devin.
Right, yeah.
And it ought to be the biggest thing ever, $30,000. I mean, the monies keep going up. That's what it does. Are we close? It's got to be close, right?
Not close, but
hold on. I got to get something. Hold on.
You're not going to not finish your thought, and I have 3 more super chats.
Yeah, I got to get a jersey to my man here. Hold on.
All right,
Talk about something. Share your training philosophy that you're trying to sell these poor people.
Go fuck yourself. Fucking schmuck. Can't finish a side pressure workout. All right, $10 super chat for my Pops Newman. If the Bears are dumb enough to lose Tyson, I hope he comes to Jacksonville. Yeah, Jax. Yo, Pops, I'm finally saving up money with the super chats. I don't want to buy in Jacksonville, dog. Like, can you find me like a nice flip in St. John's, man? Out there by Durban Pavilion, you know, near the like brand new white people and shit. Trying to do probably something out there. Jackson was rough, man. Ivan Cook for $2 super chat. Why wasn't Devin's video titled Alex Kurdecha? I'm not sure what video you're talking about. Agent of Chaos. How does Morozov have stomach issues for Devon next match when he's able to pull this Saturday? Hope Hermes pulls Devon next month if he's not hurt. Pretty sure Did somebody said like that Engen explained his thing? Like I'm not sure. Can somebody that knows the subject? Pops Newman, I'm struggling with sleeps right now. Foreclosure set down, brother. Hey, what do I need to do? Do I need something? Like I have all the time in the world. I was thinking of public adjuster,
Yeah, you can make it anytime.
but
Yep,
let
be
no,
good.
I'll go re-up my safety inspector license since my arm wrestling training. Well, it's taken off, so I don't know if I have time for this real estate shit.
We probably lost all our viewers with that boring shit.
Dude, we guys gained 50 subscribers. It's almost like they've seen Casey again on the call. Hey, so question, I don't know if you've followed this, but I mean I don't know the answer. How does Morozov have stomach issues for Devon next match when he's able to pull this Saturday? Hope Hermes pulls Devon next month if he is not hurt.
All right, hold up here. So I heard you say something about stomach. I didn't even know what the hell you were talking about. So you're filling me in now. So you're saying Morozov is not pulling Devon now?
Fuck, that's right. Hold on. Yeah, so Lagia said that Engen explained Artem's problem. So can somebody explain this to us? I know Morozov has stomach issues, but he's pulling this Saturday. So he's already, we just talked about it yesterday, that Artem and Devon match was 100% confirmed. So, but now with the super chat, it makes it sound like that he's not going to be pulling.
Yeah, listen, I think Artem's a genius too. Listen, the Devon payday boy is on. You got to make sure that it's that you're getting that. I mean, he's only going to get bigger, dude. I'm telling you, especially after we have this event on June 20 or January 27th. This dude's going to be freaking. I mean, he's already a household name, damn near. So.
Hold up, Morozov was not even pulling Devon. Oh, what's good? No, I'm all confused.
Oh, okay, that could be true too. We could easily have messed that up. So who on August 26th is taking Gennadi's spot against Devon?
So far, Sanha here said, oh, hold on, and Lagi also said, okay, they're both saying the same thing. In a nutshell, Morozov can literally only drink soup for the next 3 weeks. He can endure it for the 4 days for Georgi, but he cannot prepare like this properly for Devon. Nothing is 100% confirmed until they all show up. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Kayla Talmadge is in the chat as far as the avatar is concerned. So, all right, but so I guess that's what's going on. Like Morozov is.
All right, so do we or do we not have a match for Devon August 26th?
Guys, let us know. Is there the main match? Okay, right now no one. No, there's not a match. Ivan Tuck with $4.99 super chat. With Hermes being so reliant on getting wrist curl grip during the setup, would not Travis take him to the set grip and bust his hand back?
Yes, 100%. The old Travis would kill Hermes. Crush.
What about Travis in 18 months?
Left-handed, I'll probably be able to. I don't know. I'll probably be able to beat him left-handed in 18 months, but he's not even that good left-handed. So that ain't that big a deal.
Well, you first have to go through me in like this 2 months.
Man, I ain't gonna have no trouble with your little ass boy.
I don't know, man.
Tell you that right now. No problem.
You better start sending me those side pressure videos so I can believe it.
Okay.
I mean, you can't. You're about to be on your 4 days rest out there in Istanbul, feeling sick.
Nah, I'm gonna train the whole time. On that. I'm taking the rag with me. I'm gonna be squeezing the whole time. I'm gonna be arm wrestling all weekend. Every time I grab somebody, I'm pulling. They won't know it, but I'm gonna be pulling.
Play of what's going on, Kayla. and everybody, the Paul Hutchins Jr. All right, Travis, I've been torturing you for 1 hour and 14 minutes. Maybe I will release this episode. I don't know. You think it's
No, do not let anybody see that. We was talking shit about Tim, Ingen, all of them. Don't say nothing at all. They're gonna go crazy.
Dude, stay fresh all weekend and just jump on the after pool.
Yeah. Or I got a whole plan. I was thinking about literally lining up like 15 of them and letting them all act like I'm so strong they can't even move me.
Put it on the channel. Put it on the channel.
All right, I'm gonna be going live the whole time I'm there. I'm gonna go live. Let's go live on our channel while I'm doing the East versus West thing. Just look at me and see how long it takes for Ingen and him to come upstairs with a machete. I love it. All right. Well, tomorrow.
Hey, you do that, and I will get the phone call somehow.
That was great.
Yes. Get.
I just, you know what I love is that he either watches the show or somebody must watch the show and send him a text, right? Because I'm just telling you right now. I mean, I don't watch anybody's podcast ever. Never would I. How could you? Where would you have time? What is going on here? There must be someone reporting.
No, Ingen watches himself, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What a beast. That's why he's so sharp. All right, well, we got to be careful joking, though. He's about to go crazy on us today, so we apologize. We're just talking trash.
He says he's gonna cut you, so you better bring him some. I don't know. Does he like some American Oreos? I don't know. Bring him something.
I'm bringing him a Tyson Bagent jersey.
There we go.
Woo-wee.
Make sure Tyson signs it and not cheating.
Anybody else on the show, if anybody's going to be in Istanbul and you want to buy this Tyson Bagent jersey, let's do it. Whatever you want. I got about 4 of them. They're all going for big money. All right, you the man. We out of here?
Yes, we out of here.
Tomorrow, hey, me, you, and Paulie, we're going to start this group text.
Yes, I was about to say, can you do it? Because every time I try to reach out to Paulie, he's acting like he's too cool. He's reaching out to me. So make it happen. Make it happen, young man.
Then we do an interview, and as soon as he did, I said, on my channel, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, all righty. Because I don't go on nobody else's channel.
But he's in Florida right now, right? He's on our time. He's not.
You gotta watch what you say to him. Don't be talking shit like he's in California. He can reach out and touch you now.
I have a good joke about that as well, but
that man's the king of Florida. I don't want to hear that shit. I told him last night he ought to buy the PAL or not the PAL.
FAL. They're probably going for the same price right now.
And they are the same company. He ought to buy the FAL from Brandon and then employ Brandon to do the series again for 1 year until he gets it all down. Because I think that's a good deal for him and Brandon.
Gunnar Custon for $2 super chat. Legend has it, Ingen is afraid of the podcast.
Our podcast?
That's the assumption.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that he watches our podcast because he has to. Doesn't he do 2 or 3 a day? I feel like every time I look on there, he's got another puller that's coming on.
Yeah. The man is living it. The man is living it. He wants to make sure he knows what you're saying, what you're saying, it to make sure that we're allowed to use his brand or not.
I don't blame him for that at all. Yeah, and that's why I always try to start off with just a little something shocking. That way, it's like he can kind of like, oh man, hopefully the day will come where he's like, yeah, Travis always got something crazy to say on purpose.
I didn't know. I feel like I naturally had that logic with Igor Mazurenko. Well, I once in a while disagree with him just to keep things sharp, and that phone calls stopped coming one day.
And that's okay too. Like I also too, like here's my thing. I can't fake it because if I try, then I will get fired. Like, it's like, yeah, bro, listen, here's the deal. It's something that's really important to you. To other people, it's not that important. So that's why they can say and make funny jokes or, whatever. Like, you just have to recognize that like Ingen's passion and seriousness is supreme. Like, that's his thing. We are on here. I mean, this is we have now offered zero to the world by having this podcast.
We had some tips of the days here and there.
Yeah.
Pretty
weak. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to be some foremost authority. I don't want to be a role model. Listen, if you are somehow in your life able to listen to this, or you got time, you're working, if it's got to be something that you don't want to do, you're forced into a weird situation because of a job or a setting to where, hey, throw this thing on, it'll help pass some time. But please do not require us or hold us to any sort of a standard. Dude, that will not help you. But come hang out with us, spend your money on entry fees, and come to the party.
September 23rd, baby.
And then November 4th.
And then December 9, baby.
And then January
6.
Shreveport.
And then Las Vegas, January 26th?
Oh, 7th, 27th. My
7th.
goodness, we are balling, dude.
Pool for the world. Pool for the world. I remember, it's not pulling, it's pool.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, we'll find out tomorrow where Paulie thinks he is. Because we do want him. Listen, man, Paulie as a arm wrestler, unproven. Paulie as a fighter, MMA guy, unproven. Paulie as a promoter, hey, yo, what else could you possibly want, right? He's gonna make a post every day. So, hey, listen, I don't want to find out if he can fight. I really don't care if I find out he can arm wrestle or not. But I love this dude. If he wants to help promote, I'm in. So we'll find out tomorrow what his availability is. Because you know what else he said to me? He's like, no, I don't know if I want to do that. I might become the champ. So he might just focus. Man might just focus on being the champ. But if we can get him to do some promoting for us, we need to jump on that. There ain't no doubt about it. And also, too, we want to hire a whole team for free. If you want to help us, we're in. Here's what you get. You get to come to the event and have fun, laugh. That's it. That's all you get. We'll give you a shirt that says staff.
No, I was going to say, tell me I'm the greatest.
Tell me I'm the greatest, staff on the back. Staff.
Love it. I love it.
All right, you're the man. Tomorrow, Paulie, Levi on Thursday, Istanbul, live. I'm going to be live all the time in Istanbul. You know how I rock with the cameras.
Yeah, I'll give you $20 if you go live single time.
Each time?
Each time.
How long do I need to stay live for the $20?
1 minute.
No problem.
I'll give you $20 each time you do that from Thursday until Sunday.
No, I'm not getting there until Friday, right before the press conference.
Hold on. I got plenty of $20 bills in here just to let you know. So go crazy, young man. Go crazy.
I love it. All right, Mark. Is Mark watching? Does Mark Canner watch the show?
I don't even need Mark's money to do that. Go ahead.
Let's go, Mark. We need to upgrade. I
haven't paid for your $10 Verizon service per day in Turkey.
Listen, can somebody on this show call Turkish Airlines and upgrade my ticket? That's what I want. I want to sit in first class.
Hey, I got you, dog. And next time you go there, get yourself that leg brace. Go to CVS real
You
quick.
know I'm gonna have that knee brace on when I get to the airport this time. I'm definitely going knee brace. Definitely.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
And then I'm gonna get one of them real weird things where my arm is sticking out brace. Yeah. Like, man, look at this bull. Man, look at this bullshit, man. You can't stick me in the middle, man. I'm gonna kill somebody.
It is crazy how we don't have like you would think John Zhang, if John Zhang wasn't the GOAT, he could have worked it all out for us for like doing some shit with airlines, but you would think we'll have some nerd geek that will, yo, bro, I got you. I'll put your
Yeah,
name.
I know. Like, listen, here's the problem with John. John said that the thing with John's tickets is you could miss the flight if it's full. So you can go, but man, John, like, he jumps around. He don't care. He's like, yeah, it's going to take me 37 hours to get there. I'm like, dude, what are you? He's like, and I know he don't mind because when you're in first class, it ain't that big a deal. What's the difference? Sitting in first class or in your living room? Not much, right? It's awesome, right? It's like Father's Day at home when you're in on the first class seat. But yeah, for me, I'm leaving so late. If my flight gets canceled, I cancel. Like, it's good. I'm like, Inge, if you'll know, just check the flight. If it's delayed, I'm going back home. You're going to miss me. And I think that's probably why Inge has Coach Ray, me, and Neil. That way, if there's a problem with any of the three of us, it ain't a big deal.
Yeah, somebody can pull it off. But yeah, don't you say that because Engen listening. Engen, Travis gonna be
I'm just sure because I'm leaving so late. I'm leaving so late that if I don't get there,
they will push the event for you, Travis. It's all good.
Right.
Sunday
And
night.
I can't even take that same flight the next day because I'd get there after the tournament started. Can't do that. So and I also said that to him about me competing, and he's like, "Nah, you'll be there a week before." I'm like, "Damn."
Monday. Well, all right. What will it cost for me to bring you to Iowa for seminar, Travis?
Iowa seminar. I work the same for everybody.
$1,500
per day, including travel days. I pay for my own travel and hotel.
Good to go. All right, guys. You heard it here. September 3rd. Travis, we'll see you in Istanbul. And tomorrow.